Well, after 4,500 miles, I think I'm in a good position to give you an up-to-date review on the new Dunlop Trailmax Raid knobblades. The Dunlop Trailmax Raid. This is my replacement rear. I've now done 4,500 miles on these, and I'll show you what's left. Not much, as you can see, but I think 4,500 miles is brilliant off a knobbly. Normally you don't get that, and I'm a fan of knobblies. I've had loads of different kinds. I'll get into it in a sec, how they've performed on everything. I mean, that should be enough to tell you how good they are. I'm having another one put on, so there's not much left on this rear, and this is a big heavy bike. Weirdly, you see what's left on now, which is next to nothing. There's a couple of mil. Where's the wear markers? There, look, right at the top there. Can you see it? There's probably a couple of mil over the wear markers, which is still fine. So really, there's still quite a bit on it. Now, the weird thing here is, not weird, the very good thing actually, when we were finishing our Picos de Europa trip, whilst still in Spain, I had some concerns because I was thinking, oh, this tyre seems to be deteriorating really quick. You know, the knobs seem to disappear quite quick. I say 4,500 miles, I probably noticed it at round about the 3,500 mile mark, and then down to that, and I'm like, oh dear, these aren't going to last. But then since, you know, I came all the way home from Plymouth, which is probably 200 miles, and then I've since been to Gatwick and back. That's probably another 600 mile on top, and this hasn't changed. This last bit hasn't changed at all, and that's motorway, so this has just been solid on this middle line, and it hasn't deteriorated one bit. So I think I could probably even get at least another 500 miles out of this. I reckon they're good for 5,000 mile. But anyway, let's go and get this new one on, and I'll tell you all about how they've performed. Good morning, everybody. My name's RichyVida. Thank you very much for being here. Dunlop Trailmax Raid. Not only are they a good looking tyre, but you know, they do perform very, very, very well. They've performed amazingly well on the hot tarmac, just as well as any road tyre really. The twisty roads of northern Spain, the tyres did not twitch at all, and that's really giving it some as well. I've had not a single issue in the wet, no confidence issues, nothing misbehaving at all. I can just ride exactly as I want to. I mean, you know, none of us ride hard in the wet anyway. You know, I have ridden tyres, and I'm sure you have as well, where you just know, like, your confidence really takes a hit in the wet. Like, you get the odd twitch here and there, and you just don't trust them at all. These haven't given me that at all, not one bit. As I said, 4,500 miles on them. They've got a really high silica content, which obviously helps with the wet. That's probably why they're so good in the wet. Obviously, with it being a 50-50 tyre, you've got tons of bite in the dirt. Gazza. Good morning, Gazza. I do have a small list of my favourite knobblies, and first and foremost, you've got to be confident on a tyre, and that's the most important thing for me. Longevity is the second one, and cost. Noise, that's another one. Not much left there, is there? Yeah, based on what I just told you, Steve, about this being like this in Spain, and I've since ridden all the way on my motorway, since been back to Gatwick and back.
Yes.
I reckon there's probably another 500 mile in here. You? Really?
It's getting close, but yeah, you're still legal with it. Yes, still legal. Yeah, it's done well, hasn't it? It's done well. It is.
Anyway, mate, I'll see you soon, Steve. Thank you very much.
Nice seeing you.
And you, buddy. Another fresh bit of rubber on the back. Thank you very much to Steve, as always, for being the man. Yes, I can fully recommend the Dunlop Trailmax Raid. Yeah, just have a look at this clip. I was just talking to Steve about it, and I was saying before that the last, what I thought, 500 miles has not really deteriorated at all. But have a look at this clip that I filmed at the hotel in Spain when the bike was on 3,600 miles, and look at the tyre and the wear. It doesn't look much different to what it actually is now, and that's 1,000 miles ago. I've done more than I thought. 3,639 miles, so that's not bad actually.
Thank you, well, the track will be like.
Yeah. So it's as if the inner layers are harder compound to protect those last few millimeters, because it's still not near the wear indicator. So I easily think, based on that, you know, this is a heavy bike. Based on the video I took in Spain to now, to looking forward, I think there'd probably be another 1,000 mile on them tyres, which would give you easily 5,000 miles. 5 to 5,500, probably 6,000 if you're, you know, not bothered about getting too close to the bone. But there was still a couple of mil off those wear markers, and that had not changed since Spain. 1,000 miles. So they're a bloody good tyre. Has my full recommendation. So there you have it. If you're after a nice 50-50, one that lasts, one that behaves, you can't go wrong with the Dunlop Trailmax Raid. I've been RichyVida. Thank you very much for watching. Don't forget to subscribe and click the notification bell so you don't miss any videos. I will see you on another one sometime soon. Be good, be careful, and be kind.